Before I start this video, all praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Just in case you don't make it to the end. SR&BG and keep you cool. Don't wig out, man. Sit down. It's going to get better. Just breathe. Keep you cool. The reason I say this is because the more you start the vibe high, the more these NPCs, these serpent seeds, these narcissists, the more they gonna come, man. And their main mission is to make you snap. They can't touch you. They can't shoot you. They can't hurt you. They can't fight you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So the next thing they're going to do is try to make you go crazy, make you snap, and then point the finger at you. And everybody going to think you the crazy one. They don't understand what you understand and what I understand. The majority of people are NPCs. They don't know that it's a damn program going on. They don't know about the spiritual warfare. These people, they can't touch you. They can't harm you. You are protected. You are so protected. I am talking to the chosen. You are so protected. They know that they can't touch you. So the next thing that they're going to do is try to get under your skin. You got to have rhinoceros skin. It got to be thick. You hear what I'm saying? Now let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm even making this video on this 7/13. Time is going by so damn fast. Could you believe that it's been a year? As I speak right now, Donald Trump was getting shot in the ear a year ago. 7/13, my favorite day. Happy 7/13. So I wakes up this morning, I'm feeling real good. I hops out of bed, I stretch, I drinks my water, I talks to my woman. Happy 7/13. It's a Sunday, nobody ain't gotta go to work, so I decided to go to the gym. I wasn't gonna take my bike, but I took my bike. And I'm glad that I took my bike to the gym because something happened. I chained my bike up, and it's an expensive bike. It's a Trek mountain bike. Look it up. It's an expensive bike. It's not a Walmart bike, right? I chained it up just like I do when I take my bike to the gym. I go work out. I work out my chest. I do all types of chest exercise. I do the incline fly. I love the incline fly. I do the incline press. I do push-ups and dips and all of that. I even sprinted. I sprint like 3 times a week, right? Starting off on Sunday. And today is Sunday. So I sprinted. I leaves the gym. I looks where my bike was supposed to be, and my bike is gone, man. Now, if this was 10 years ago, I would have immediately looked around and searched for somebody to blame. But I didn't. I accepted it. Because I know how this program is. It wants to get under your skin. I'm too happy. I'm prospering. I'm making videos. I'm vibing high. People that's connected with me is vibing high. So they gotta do something. And they always use the same tactics. Like I said, if this was 10, 15 years ago, I would have looked for somebody to blame. I would have walked home because, yeah, I had to walk home. I walked home. I felt like a fool. Yeah, man. I come out the damn gym and all I seen was the chain and the lock. I ain't even picked the damn chain and the lock up. I just kept walking like I ain't know what the hell was going on. I did that because I always imagined somebody in the cut just looking at me. Even right now, somebody just, and I never give them the satisfaction like an NPC or a low viber would. You know what an NPC or a low viber would have did if they would have seen they $600 bike missing? They would have said, "Hey man, who did this?" They would have filed a report. They would have made it a reality. I kept walking. I don't give a shit. You know what I learned long time ago? Look, you're gonna have to learn this to beat all of this gang stalking and this spiritual warfare. That Satan, he controls all the material. You know how many times my car was broken into, paint splashed on my car, the window broken, all types of things like that, man. I gave up on all this material shit. It's just like I'm borrowing it. I don't own none of this. I didn't own that bike, but they still took it. They took it. They thought that I owned it spiritually. That I'm just borrowing that damn bike. I'm not attached to that damn bike. So they took that damn bike. And I did feel hurt. I kept walking. I looked at the chain and I just kept walking like nothing happened. I don't give a shit. If there was anybody watching me, I bet you they was like, damn, he don't give a shit. This is how you gotta be. Rhinoceros skin. You hear what I'm saying? I walked home and I felt it. I absorbed it. At first I felt mad. The more I walked, now I'm only walking for a mile and a half. And the more I walk, the more I realize that I'm not mad. I'm actually sad. I go all the way back to the 80s on Christmas Day when my mama bought us a damn bike. And we went up to Ted Watkins Park. It used to be called Will Rogers Park. We went up to Ted Watkins Park and this guy, he stole my bike. I felt like that today. I don't even feel mad no more. I just felt sad. I absorbed it. As I walked, I just absorbed it. And I thought of all of the people who it could be. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to allow this incident to turn me into a narcissist or a, a evil type of guy, cuz I just thought about looking at people with the mean mug and cussing different people out. People that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. If I would have did that, they would have won, man. I would have lost my cool. I would have wigged out. I would have been up in jail. And my bike, it would have still been gone. You hear what I'm saying? It would have still been gone. So what did I do? I was angry. I was sad. But I didn't sin. I kept my cool. Right now, I kept my cool. I took a deep breath. I forgive everybody. Nope. Nope. I'm not going to change up. The girl at the front desk at the gym, she speak every time I go there. I'ma still speak. The people at the gym, I'm not going to mean mug them. Nobody. Nope. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm still going to be the positive guy. I'm a chosen one. They're not going to turn me into a narcissist or some type of weird guy because I got my damn bike took. It wasn't even my bike. Ain't nothing mine. You hear what I'm saying? And yeah, it hurts. 1,000 push-ups hurt. Sprinting, I do 10 sprints. Look, I sprint for like 15 seconds. Bah, 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 bah. And then I stop for like 30 seconds. And then I sprint. I do that 10 times. Man, it make you feel so good. Like you could just hop up and just go. You feel what I'm saying? It make you feel Real good, man. You got to keep your cool. You can't wig out. You hear what I'm saying? Look, whoever got the bike, they could have the bike. I could get me another bike. I can get me two bikes. I really don't care. I will run to the gym. You hear what I'm saying? When I first started this YouTube page, all of them older all of them older pictures that you see when I got the fro and I got my shirt off and all of that type of stuff. I was running to the gym every morning. So I could continue to I could run to the gym. I could drive to the gym. I could catch the bus to the gym. I could ride a scooter to the damn gym. I could buy another bike to go to the damn gym. You hear what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lose my cool, man. And guess what? Guess what? They're gonna get all of this shit back. They're gonna get it all back. This is how spiritual warfare works, man. Even if you pray over your items, even if you pray over your property and all of that, they'll creep in sometimes. You hear what I'm saying? But we can always replace a damn bike, right? They're not going to be able to replace what's taken out of their life. You see, I was supposed to go out there and I was supposed to lose my cool and lose my mind and start wigging out because that's what I felt like doing. As soon as I seen my bike going, I felt like doing that. But I said, nope, 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 I'm not going to do that. And I took a deep breath and I continued to walk and I felt mad and sad and then mad and sad. And then, it's just going away now. Now I'm laughing at it. And after it goes away, after you laugh at it, you start to see all of the benefits in the thing. That's crazy. Everything has benefits, even things that may seem like it's a bad thing, right? I used to always think when I used to chain that bike up, I used to think whoever is stalking me, they know that I'm in the gym because I got a different type of bike, an expensive bike. Now I ain't gotta worry about that. They ain't gonna know where the hell I am. Another thing is if I want to run up there, I'm gonna get all of that good cardio and all of that. I'm able to see the bright side because I slayed the dark side. And no, I'm not going to be mad at anybody. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace. Witches, warlocks, sorcerers, gang stalkers, all of these people that's in these little organizations, these cults and covens, they cowards. That's what they are, man. SR&BG and petty magic. They are so petty, man. They're petty because they're cowards. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. That means that they can't touch us. Their biggest, baddest sorcerer, he can't touch us. So guess what? They got to be sneaky. They got to steal your bike. They got to cut down your tree. Yes, cut down your tree. Now, check this out, right? There's a place where I run, and there's a tree that I sit under. A nice, beautiful tree. This tree, it has to be about 60 years old, right? This tree has been around longer than some of the damn people that want to cut it down has been around. So I run and I rest at the tree. I meditate at the tree. About a week and a half ago, I see this person on the bike and they looking around and they riding up real slow and it's kind of weird. And I'm stretching by the tree and I could see them, but they can't see me. And all of a sudden they get closer and they kind of get startled. An old white lady. I already knew she was a witch because I could smell her. They smell like mothballs. I'm telling you, man, they smell like mothballs, shit, and herbs. Yeah, that's what they smell like. They smell like patchouli, frankenmuir, feces, and oregano. So I already knew she was a damn witch because I could smell the mothballs. She was looking for me. Yes, when you're the chosen, they know, man. That's why I always have to change up gyms. That's why I always have to change up different spots where I run and all of that. I can't never do the same thing like 4 and 5 times in a row because they're going to come. And anybody that's chosen know that. And they so damn petty, man, because they can't touch us. So guess what? Friday, I go back to my spot and my tree is chopped down, man. You know how many places they done rearranged? How many places that I didn't like? I liked going to this place. I'm in Long Beach. I run to this place and I run back and I rest on this bench and I like this bench and now the bench is gone. Now the tree is gone. The bike is gone. Look, it's like they try to steal our joy. It's so damn petty, right? All I want to do is just sit up under the tree and just take a deep breath. But these bastards, these maggots that's getting judged right now, they're getting judged. These damn parasites, they try to create hell for us. They say, no, there should be no laughter. It should only be pain. Stay your ass in a house, wormwood. Get fat, get unhealthy, go with the program, just like your damn father did, and everybody in your damn family. Go with the program. And as soon as I break the program, man, it's just a matter of time before they come with this petty shit. And like I say, they not big and bad. They will never reveal themselves because they parasites. Parasites work in the dark. They cowards. They from covens and cults and secret organizations because they can't do shit by themselves. They never reveal themselves. They always be in the shadows throwing spitballs. All they can do is throw spitballs. They can't do shit else. You would be surprised how petty these damn bastards is. Like taking a bike or chopping down a tree or look, like any of this shit is gonna stop me. It haven't stopped me in over 10 years and it's not gonna stop me. Now, you know that there was a time that I would walk to the gym. If the gym is 2 miles or less, I'm not going to drive. I'm not going to take a bus or train or nothing. I take a bike because that's cardio. I look at 2 miles as some cardio, whether I'm walking up there, running up there, or taking a bike, right? So this gym is real close. It's a Planet Fitness. And I was going to this gym, and all of a sudden, after about a week and a half of walking my route, I start seeing big splats, big puddles of blood. And I'm like, what the hell? And anybody, any NPC or low vibe or just anybody would start wondering like, wow, this is dangerous and all of this type of shit, right? I remember around that same time too, I'm walking and I see this car and it's just parked there. And I'm walking towards the car. You hear what I'm saying? And it got its lights on, it's running, and it's gonna go, it's going, let's say east and west, and I'm going north and south, right? So I'm going north and it's parked, so I'm looking at it, and it's not moving. And it's some guys in the car and they looking at me mean. And I'm kind of like crazy, man. I'm the type of guy that's like, look, I'm ready, man. Let's just get this shit over with, right? So I start walking faster to the car, and they eyes got big and they skirted off. And I'm like, look, you see, these little cowards in these coats, thinking that they gonna pump some type of fear up in you with these chicken blood puddles. I know how real blood look from a human because I'm from the hood. You hear what I'm saying? I know how it looks when it dries and it get dark and it crack and all of this. Y'all dropping down chicken and pig blood for me to get. This is that petty shit. You hear what I'm saying? They just follow you around and just irritate you. They can't touch you. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. They can't even touch you, man. You want me to tell you a story about how they can't touch you? All right, I'm gonna tell you this real quick. So I had this worker, it was a female, and she had her some clients. She was getting a big amount from me, and then she was selling it her own self. She had her own clients and her customers and her own thing going. She was just coming to me, right? But she worked for me though. She started getting big. And it was this dude that was in the mix. I guess she started letting him work for her. And then all of a sudden, everything went left. I remember one day I'm walking to 7-Eleven in downtown Long Beach and I see him on the phone, the guy, and he cussing somebody out. I ain't tripping. I went to go get my blunts. I come back. And then old girl, she like, yeah, this guy, he was working for me. He don't want to pay me my money. And then I told him that I was working for somebody else, which is you. And now he want me to pay him monies that like I was scamming him. And he said that he was gonna beat my kids up and all of that. This is what one of my workers is telling me, right? A female. So I'm like, all right, where he at right now? She said, he at Lincoln Park right now. So I go up there to Lincoln Park. Immediately, I go up to Lincoln Park. And it's like this nigga is waiting on me, right? So I'm like, hey, homie, what's up? And he like, what's up? So we walking towards each other. And then I'm taking off my sweater and putting my phone down and all of that. He doing the same. And when I got up to him, all of a sudden, he just stopped. It's like he blanked out. And I socked him like 7 times up in his face, man. And he fell on the ground. I kicked him all up, man. I kicked him. And then he came to. It's like something happened. He was like in a trance or something. At first he was turned up. He was walking towards me. And then all of a sudden when we met up eye to eye, he just stopped and just allowed me to just sock him up. When he came out that trance, right? I had him on the ground and all of the other people was like, yeah, let him get up, man. Let him get up. So I let him get up. But he tried to pull out a little knife. So I'm like, nah, man, I'm good, man. I'm not going to fight this nigga. I'm going to wind up having to kill this nigga. Like, I'm cool. And he trying to say like, nah, 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 nah. I ain't pull out a little knife and all of this type of stuff, right? And once he pulled out that little knife, I was cool. He was a dirty fighter, right? But I never forget that. Come to find out, this guy, he had hands. He was trained. He was supposed to whoop my ass and humiliate me. My worker, that was her guy. This was all a setup. Yeah, the worker who told me that he was going to beat up her and her kids and all of that, it was all a scam. I was supposed to go up to the park and meet my match. But instead, something happened. Because no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Even a third degree black belt, they not gonna win, man. I always remember that fight. That dude was just like in a trance. He was just stuck, and I'm socking him. And as I'm socking him, I'm even thinking like, damn, nigga, is you finna move? And then I remember like the third hit, I hit him so hard, he just fell and he just came up out of it. And I'm thinking like, damn, I remember I thought about that for a long time. This is why they petty, because they can't fight us. They gotta always do it in the dark. They gotta always come together as a group and talk about us. We don't come together as a group to talk about none of them because they not important. But we're so important. They come together in think tanks. All the covens, they gotta have a meeting because you getting too big. You got too much body gains. You got too much confidence. We gotta humiliate you. We gotta humble you. You hear what I'm saying? We gotta stop that. They really think that taking my bike will stop. You know how many damn bikes was taken? No, forget that. You know, man, up in Phoenix, when I was riding my bike to the gym, you know how many times I had to change a flat tire? At least like 5 times in the week. This ain't nothing. You hear what I'm saying? They so damn petty though. I bet you the ones who's really sending them, their superiors, their OG witches and OG sorcerers, I bet you they know what's going on. The ones that's petty is really the amateurs. Whoever sent that negative energy, I know who it is too, but I'ma just say, whoever sent that negative energy to take my bike, they some petty ass son of a bitches. They don't even know. They like in lower level witchcraft. They don't even know how much they about to get their ass kicked once I just release this and it's a new day tomorrow. They gonna be stuck with this. This might take them out. The shit that they send us is designed to take us out, even though it's petty. But we survive it. Once we survive it, they get taken out. I'ma just look around, and the person that looks the sickest, the person with the broken leg, the person that looked the most depressed, the person that gets fired or deported, that's the rat bastard that took my bike. That's the rat bastard that chopped down the tree. Like I said, they want this to be hell for us. Whenever we find some type of fun or some type of relief from they old bastard narcissist ass, then they want to destroy it. They want us to be inside this little bitty box, trapped inside of a box, trapped inside of another box. Isolation upon isolation upon isolation. That's what they want, but that's not what they're gonna get. I'm gonna go harder and I'm gonna look better. Stupids. You hear what I'm saying? All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace.